What's up, guys? We are back with Behind the Beats, where we interview your favorite GVO artist about their most recent projects. Today, I got with me the Slimm Grimm.
What's up?
Dude, thanks for coming along.
It's a vibe in here.
I know, it's a vibe.
It's a vibe for sure.
You kind of have your hand in a lot of different elements, producing and your lyrics. How long have you been producing?
I started producing in about 2018. I didn't start taking it serious until 2019.
Rapping came after that?
Like just hearing my beats over and over again, I'm just like, all right. I don't want to like have anybody else on it, so I'm right here. Like, yeah, why not? And I just learned to rap over time. So.
Right. Were you kind of freestyling first, or like writing shit down?
Writing shit down. I can't freestyle.
Oh,
anything.
really?
Nope.
Okay. We won't ask you to do that.
Nope.
If it's gonna be that bad.
Not me.
How many songs do you produce in both of the albums?
I have 15 or 16 total, and there's about 24 songs. So I'm like in most of them.
Yeah.
That's it.
Like over half of them. Do you sit down and do like one song at a time, or do you kind of like do a little bit, come back, or like you just grind it out?
I make a loop, like an 8-bar loop, and just go on to the next one. And then I come back later and finish it. It's just more efficient when I do it that way. Because when I get stuck in one beat, it's just, sometimes I'm just like, I don't like it.
Yeah.
So I just gotta come back to most of them, so.
You're definitely on a lot of songs rapping just between the two albums. What's your favorite?
Probably Bankroll.
Yeah.
Sure. I just like the energy and like how Prime comes in after me, and it's perfect. It all goes together. And I produce my part of the verse. Like that's the only part of the song I produce. Like I produce the whole switch when my verse comes out.
Are you producing a lot of the songs that you're just on in general? Like do you like to kind of rap over your own shit?
Yep. I make beats for me. Like I think of my style first, and then I'm like, okay, this can work for whoever.
How do you start? Like, can you just do that shit like on a laptop?
Yeah. I don't play any instruments.
Oh, really?
Any instruments. Nope. I don't know anything. It's all.
Have you ever wanted to?
Yeah, for sure. I just bought a bass guitar. I'm gonna learn how to do that first, like just to start out. You
didn't know these people for a lot of time before working with them, but you obviously it's a collective, so you're doing a lot of collabs with people. Land of the Free, you do that with Jordan. How is that collabing with somebody that you don't really know that well and kind of trying to match each other's vibe?
My verse was last minute. Like I think the song was already done, matter of fact, and somebody was like, oh, you gotta rap on this, and I'm like, all right, well, I'm gonna try.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say no
right out.
Yeah.
Let me give it a shot.
Tell me a little bit about your inspiration for that, though, because I think for each of the artists on that song, they kind of have a different definition of Land of the Free. What's kind of your take and interpretation of that?
Mine, I would say, is like just be who you want. Like that's how I was thinking when I was rapping that verse. It's just one of those fun, energetic, like car songs that you play, and it's just like you just vibe out, you know. So
with the song Blow Your Mind, that I also love a lot, the chorus talks a lot about, you have this line, I'm gonna look because I don't want to fuck it up, but you say right at the end of your verse, I used to try too hard to be perfect, but I've been in my comfort zone now that I'm really working, which I love that fucking line so much. If you haven't heard it, maybe Joanie play it right there. That'd be cool.
I used to try too hard to be perfect, and I've been in my comfort zone now that I'm really working.
What are just some ways that music has made you feel like you have a purpose?
Ever since I was a kid, I would always like try to like copy the beat with like my own sounds, and like I would just try to like mimic the melodies and stuff like that, and just over time I just formed this love for it to where I can just create and just fall into the zone to where I just feel like I'm untouchable. When I get in my zone, I sit in my little computer chair and I'm at my home studio. I feel like I just am in a like tunnel to where I just like, let's do something, let's create, let's do what comes to mind first. So and it just comes like that.
With the bass though, I mean obviously you just got a bass guitar. Do you think that will kind of be a little obsession for a little bit? Yeah.
Yep, for sure.
Are you gonna join a band?
No. Never in my life. Never. Nope.
Just in the back.
Yeah, nope. Not me.
No, okay.
Slapping the bass, man. Slapping that bass, man. I slapping that piazza.
Please don't do that.
I heard you were doing a little EP or something with George. Tell us a little bit about that. Maybe, possibly.
For sure. We're doing an EP.
Yeah. How's that been?
It's been great. We have actually 2 sides to where we have 4 members of GVO on one and 4 on the other. Everybody gets their own song. We gave everybody like their own lane. Like just tell us what you want, we'll build around it. It gives everybody to just be free. Like everybody gets a solo track.
Yeah.
So like it's just different. Like, I thought of it and texted George. I'm like, bro, we got to do something different.
Is there a time frame where we can expect this maybe coming out?
The first half we expect, like, before the end of summer. Second half will be about November, December.
All right, you just got a few months then.
Yeah, for sure. Like, we're not trying to
stick
just
around.
chill.
Like,
yeah,
we got some shit coming.
Stay posted.
Yeah. Quickly before we leave, drop the Instagram handle so people can give you a follow.
Markese Major, Markese Major, Major. A lot of people don't know how to spell my first name, so get it right.
How do you spell that?
And thanks so much for sticking around with us. This was Behind the Beats with the Slimm Grimm. Appreciate you being here. And hey, as always, good vibes only.
GVO.
Give me a cheers.
Yep.
And shout out Coors Light.